Brandy, lay down.
Hi, everybody. And as you can see from the thumbnail and the opening, this is a discussion about my battle with IngramSparks. So, if you don't know who IngramSparks is, they are sort of a middleman between indie authors and companies like uh, Amazon, Apple Books, Kobo, Barnes and Nobles, things like that, and libraries. And so we're going to talk about how a bigger publishing mistake caused a battle later. So grab something to drink, sit down with me, and listen to my story. So, indie publishers, I believe, have it more difficult than traditional published authors. Trying to learn not only social media and branding and picking your business model and picking between narrow or wide publishing. And here's why my story today begins. So 2 years ago, because my first book turned 2 February 14th. Hard to believe it's been 2 years since that book was published and all of the drama that I went through for it. I made the choice to go wide with publishing of my first book, Into the Fire, which is this lovely cover. Still love the cover. So love this book. It helped me get through depression. It caused depression. You name it. So I made the choice to go wide, like I said, and I picked a company to help me do that. And not only did I pick that company, I also picked doing it on Amazon myself. So, yeah. So, my roommate, one of my writing buddies, suggested I go with IngramSpark because at the time, Drafted Digital, we didn't know about them. I don't even know if they were out 2 years ago. But IngramSparks was one of those companies that would help me get on library lists and things like that, which I really wanted to do. I really wanted my book in the library. So I chose to go with IngramSparks. But first I did it on Amazon. That may have been my first bad choice, is that I first did it on the most easiest site to set things up on. I admit, Amazon has it down packed. You upload your document, you upload your, you go through their cute thing on making a cover, and yeah, and you're good. Your book is there, and it was so easy. And I was like, okay, look, I can do this. I can do this. This isn't too bad. So I get on IngramSparks and I set up my account. And then because I knew I was already on Amazon, I picked Barnes and Nobles, Kobo, Apple Books, libraries, basically searchable. Oh my God. Getting the cover to their specs was a nightmare. No help. If you use IngramSparks or have heard of them, if you've done any research, which please search. Do some research on any company you use. If you're going to use Drafted Digital, do some research on them. See what the bad points are, see what the good points are. Just please do your research. So I had done a little bit, and I had heard people talk about the bad customer service. So I knew to expect bad customer service. I did not know there would be absolutely none. So I was about to commit technocide. And if you don't know what this word means, I created this word this year because there have been a few times in my life that I have been so frustrated I was ready to throw my computer out of a window, go and beat it with a stick. Monitors and all, just everything out the window in like office space on that printer, just go to town, right? And I was like, there has to be a term for this, right? Like you have infanticide, you have all these other words that mean you killed, your children, or you killed your husband, or you killed your wife, or whatever. And I was like, there has to be a word, but I wasn't finding any. So I was like, well, techno side, you're killing. So technocide. Needless to say, my beautiful writing buddy Rachel got in my chair, had me walk away, and was like, she'll help. So we finally got it where it was happy with the cover. Everything was okay. All right. So I put the little logos on everything, all of my media, everything like that. And yes, sales are slow. I'm not a well-known author. I'm still getting my books out there. I am still working on this series, and there's a lot of romance novels out there. And yeah, I know I'm a fish in the big sea of romance novels, and that's okay. I knew what model I picked when I picked my business model. But I was like, wait a minute. When do I get a report? When do I find out if there has been sales? So it was a nightmare getting any kind of report from them. And then I tell you, in the 2 years that my book was on IngramSpark and on those sites, I received one sale, one Barnes & Noble sale, the whole entire time. Well, because my book was on sale other places, I couldn't put it on Kindle Unlimited. I couldn't do other price changes through Amazon. The only change I could make on Amazon was I could put my book at 99 cents. And I was like, well, I really wanted to put it for free in some way because of book 2 coming out, So I put about a book out a year because I'm a dyslexic author. Hashtag, Hashtag disabled authors. I'm a dyslexic author. And so it takes me a while through the editing process. So I know a book a year is about average for me. I'm hoping to increase that time. But yeah, between my developmental editor, getting things in the right order for me, because sometimes my sentence structure is a little odd. But forgo that. That's so I was like, okay, that's not so great. I want control of my book back so I can do more things with it on Amazon, because really, romance readers, Amazon is one of those great places to be. And I'd heard about Drafted Digital because my writing buddy who lives with me, my roommate, was all on the rage of Drafted Digital. And I was like, God, I could really get my book on another site. It could be much easier, get more support and everything. And so began the process. So last year, I messaged them and said I would like to have my book removed. I would like my account deleted. Because let me tell you this now, nowhere on that site is there a way for you to click remove your book, your title, or for you to delete your account. There are no buttons. I have searched, I have asked online, and nothing. So you enter a form contact and you say, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. I would like my book taken off the site and I would like my account deleted with IngramSpark. So I eventually get an email back saying, this problem is under review because it is a problem that we need to take under review and we will contact you again. I waited until the beginning of this year. No contact, nothing. My book is still on those places, or was. So I'm like, okay, maybe it fell through the cracks. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I truly am trying to give the benefit of the doubt. So I go and email them again. Say, hi, I contacted you before about removing my title and deleting my account. Where do we stand on this project? Again, I get a form letter back. Hi, thank you for, contacting us. This problem is under review. So I get that in January. So I'm hearing nothing. I'm like, all right, I've had it. I've had enough. book is 2 years old now. It is now February. Enough. So I contact them one more time, and I'm like, I can't believe I have to do this. But I contacted them and I said, I have asked repeatedly for you to remove my title and to delete my account. If I do not hear back that you have done said thing, I will have to seek legal counsel. Do you know I got an email back nearly the next day telling me that they had deleted my account and removed my title. I literally had to threaten legal action to see any traction on this thing. Would I have done that? I don't know. I don't know if I would have had to have eventually sought legal action. I think that was enough. I have checked Barnes & Nobles and Kobo and Apple Books, and my book is no longer there. So that has been my battle with IngramSpark. Now, you may use IngramSpark, and I hope it works for you. I hope that you have figured out some way to make that work and all of that. What I could say about this battle is I have learned one thing. Research where you're putting your books before you publish. Talk to them, communicate with them, check out the website. Go ahead and sign up, check it out, and see if there is ways to, what do they have? Look in the help section. Find out, how do you remove a title? How do you delete your account? If you can't find those answers on their help section, maybe don't go with that company. I mean, don't get me wrong. Middlemen are a beautiful thing, because if not, I would have had to do what some other people have done, and you go and you do it yourself on each of those sites. That's time consuming, and we would of course love a middleman to do that kind of thing for us. There's a big market for that out there. And I will go with Drafted Digital from now on. But research first. Find out. Look and see if anyone lists, problems with a company when it comes to publishing. Don't spend 2 years fighting with a company or more. And sometimes you may have to get a little aggressive. So that is the video I promised about my battle with IngramSpark. So if you are curious at all, Into the Fire, my first book in the Fire series, is available on KU on Amazon right now. It is 99 cents if you want to buy the paperback. My second novel is also there. Yes.
Okay, I thought it was the digital.
Oh, sorry, the digital is 99 cents. Paperback is $4.99. Thank you, Jen. If you would like to get my second book is out. If you would like to get a free book, a free novella that occurs between books 2 and book 3, which is coming out in December, you can sign up for my newsletter. All my links will be down below. And I hope you have a beautiful day. And I hope that in your publishing journeys, you learn from some of us and that we can help you along the way. And if you are very curious about contacting me or working with me, I am also a writing coach. I have a free consultation at buymeacoffee.com/SACrow, where you can book not only my writing coaching, but you can also get my planners. It's never too late. And I own On the Wings for Writers, a writing group. Just search for us. We are on all the social medias except for TikTok. But just search for On the Wings for Writers writing group and you will find us. And links will be there and links will be down below. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely writing journey.